Welcome to the Dog Mystic Show. Thank you for being here. So, I have a question for you. Would you allow your baby, if you had a baby and you mop the floors with bleach and water, would you allow your baby to be crawling on the floor when the water is still drying? I know I wouldn't, and that's why we have playpens, just to put them um, in there to keep them safe and occupied. So the reason why I'm asking you this is because the if you use any chemicals to wash your floors and you have animals, then they are so much closer to the ground than we are, and they're smelling all of those chemicals. So even if you have them in a different room and then you bring them out, those chemicals are still like gassing off. So because they're so close to the floor, then they're just breathing in all those chemicals, which is it can cause damage to their nose or to their sinuses. Also, there's a certain if you don't clean the floors well enough and there's a chemical residue, then as they're walking, dogs and cats, their paw pads are they absorb things through the paw pads. So they're absorbing the chemicals as they're walking, and for a child or for ourselves, we bathe ourselves, and for dogs and especially cats, I don't bathe my cat. That would be pretty dangerous, I must say. So if they have any chemical residues on their paw pads, then as they're grooming themselves and they're licking all those chemicals. So I have a video that's on all my social media platforms. I'll link it below, but it goes through the actual like chemicals and the doctor backing with Dr. Karen Becker and Rodney Habib. So they have an amazing explanation of it. But I'm just here to explain how you just have to be aware. You have to be aware of what your animals are subjected to because of our routines, So I truly 100% believe in Kangen water just because there's so many benefits to it. And I have been on the past, but I'm really, really focused and intent on living a sustainable life and have a chemical-free household just for the betterment of myself, my family, which includes my animals. And the great thing about the Kangen water is you can clean the floors and clean the whole entire house with just the water. So it's reducing all the plastics. It's reducing the plastics. It's reducing the chemicals that are just not good for the body. And and from what Dr. Karen Becker says, the chemicals that are ingested in the dogs and the cats give off the same signs as allergies, whether it be food allergies or environmental allergies. So just be aware if your dogs are biting at their feet too much, and especially light colored dogs, then when there's something going on inside the body, then it's got to come out somewhere. So just by you being aware, being in that present moment to see exactly what's going on with your animal, whenever your dog's paw pads, if especially, or not paw pads, but just their paws, if the light colored dogs get brown and a little bit discolored, like it's almost like a brownish red. So that is an allergy to something, but you have to just be aware of all the chemicals that you're using in the house. Spick and span, Lysol, Pine Sol, bleach and water. So the fumes are not good. So it can cause the irritation, and it's not good for the paw pads as well. In episode number 18, I was explaining the amazing sense, like all a dog's senses are so much more amplified than ours, and a dog's smell is like 50,000 times stronger than ours. So 50,000 times. If we think it's strong, then the dogs can't. They can communicate in a way to us, but they can't be speaking to us like, oh my gosh, it smells so bad in here. Oh, it's horrible. So so we just need to be aware of what we're using in the households, you know, and that goes for the Glade plugins. You know, any of the plugins, there are certain essential oils that are safe for cats, for dogs, but you have to do the research to figure out, because they do have essential oil plugins if you want, like, you know, certain smells around the house. But the Glade plugins, there's proven facts that it has done major damage to a dog's body. And, you know, I do have a video about a husky that almost died because of like a chemical overdose in the body. So there's so many natural ways of bringing the sense into the home. But it's all about researching it, you know. So that's my mission. My mission is to keep dogs in their forever home and teach people how to get and keep their dogs healthy, or keep themselves and their dogs healthy. So so I just wanted to share that with you. Do the research and be aware of all the chemicals that you have in your house. And most of these chemicals are put in plastic containers, and there's too much pollution. There's too much pollution on this earth with all the plastics. And it's not fair, really. Because as much as we think that they are recycling, from what I hear, even though I do it, I clean out all my plastic, like, anything that I'm using, I clean out the glass containers, I clean out everything before putting it in the recycling. Because, like, in my mind, I'm like, well, there's a recycling bin for a reason. So hopefully, hopefully things are getting recycled. So, and just one person at a time to make a difference. And we all can make a difference just to better the planet, to help our lives and help our animals' lives. So allow the animals to bring you so much joy, bring you into the present moment, and allow them to just bring happiness into everything that they're doing, and they're trying to show us. They're amazing. So allow me to help you. Allow me to help you keep dogs in their forever home. I do have courses, so online dog training courses, to take you through a whole process of training. And I'm there for any questions whatsoever. So I have dog training courses. I have my book, Happy Dogs Equal Happy Homes. It's a problem-solving techniques book. And I'm also teaching you how to change your water to change your life. So Kangen water is absolutely amazing. If you want more information about that, please take a look. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're tuning in from, and see you soon.